Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, giving us thoughts on how the project is being ran. Ahoy there, Biodelic! And today, I am excited, intrigued, nervous to be checking out the Queen's new capital, which is 70-ish. I lost track of count on the popularity chart on Kickstarter. A fast-paced deck-building board game with exceeding attention put into world building and ... I don't think world building when I think deck building, so I'm curious about that one. Also, deck building, engine crafting, point race, open draft, semi-co-op, low aggro. That's okay. I kind of like the fact we're spotlighting a little bit of what's going on here. I definitely feel like we could use our space a little bit more here. A lot of black space here, but I can still read this at the end of the day. I'd love to know the exact player link, time, count, age. Once again, if there's a solo mode, you letting me know it's 1 to 4 players, I can do that. But it's fine. I think it's an okay main image. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's good. I think it's somewhere right in the middle. I kind of like this, though. That's pretty cool. As always, though, when we go into the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go.
Welcome to the Queen's New Capital, a brand new fast-paced strategy deck-building board game.
Ooh, that looks very intriguing right there. That's a different style player board there. Looks like you had a card here, you had cards there. That looks really nice.
In the Queen's New Capital, you step into the shoes of provincial...
Hey, Yogi Bear! Lore, provincial governors vying to obtain the honor of hosting the Queen's New Capital.
Vying to obtain the honor of hosting the Queen's New Capital.
Oh, that's what you said.
The core game route is straightforward, yet challenging. Draw 6 cards.
Music's a bit loud here. It's drowning you out just a smidge bit. I would lower that a little bit.
Play 4 each round. Use your action cards wisely to construct vital structures, recruit leaders with unique abilities, and cooperate with other players to beat the kingdom's ever-evolving political and warfare crises. To emerge victorious, you must be the first to acquire 8 recognition seals, earned by excelling in one of the 4 province status tracks: might, morale, influence, and wealth.
Looks really clean and clear. I'm digging what the game looks like here. The thematic, like the fact that it's like, world building and theme, I'll be honest with you, that's completely gone out the window, and I'm glad they're not really focusing on the theme here. Because, like, look how thematic this card is. There's an owl with a book.
You'll grapple with the same complex decisions that leaders face when guiding their communities to greatness. Will you invest in dazzling
The Japanese subtitles, Chinese, I don't know exactly what language it is. That is interesting as well. That's not on my end. That's just period on the Kickstarter video. So, interesting choice there.
Structure, or will you fortify the frontiers? Finding the most efficient balance is the key to victory. Gather your friends and family to experience the thrill of strategic decision-making. But fear not, we created a game that can be played by everyone. With several modular components and scenarios, you can increase or decrease the complexity.
So, I like this a little bit. We're immediately talking about how much it is, not necessarily the price of it, but what pledge level I'm going to want, which presumably, if I'm loving this game and I'm digging what this looks like, I want everything. I want these boxes include as well.
To fit your group. Designed and developed in Japan, this project is an independent release by Brazilian designer Rodrigo Esper. Thanks to the support of the local community.
So, if he's done other stuff, I'd let me know what he's done other than this. Just something to think about there. Why is this? This is going really slow.
And designers, he is finally able to make his breakthrough. Join us on this epic journey to secure the Queen's favour. Pledge now, and let's embark on this adventure together.
That was an interesting video. That I can honestly say I don't feel like I've seen a video like that in quite a while. Biodelic says the music somewhat contradictory to the card visual. Personal opinion. Yeah, I felt like the music was a little bit distracting. It kind of gave me like a jig at a pub type atmosphere, which wasn't, I think, what they were going for. I'm so over newfound animal overlords of board games themes. It is incredibly overdone. I know I am definitely not in the majority. It's just so many of them. I see what you're talking about. The theme is beaten into the ground. So 429 backers have made this possible. It's going to happen after the video. Do I want it? It looks like a fun enough video. I think it's going to be 100% attached to the can you do it and how much is it, because it didn't like wow me or anything, but it looks fun. With 15 years of experience in Jalop. God! Oh, okay. Fingers crossed, Jalop did not touch anything on the story. With 15 years of experience working in entertainment industries, photo, things, and stuff, Rodrigo's a seasoned creator with a passion for new outlets and creative projects. So customer service is something I'm immediately concerned about because Jalop's not going to help you with a damn thing when it comes to that. So it's all on Rodrigo. And then so they canceled this one. Oh, hidden for privacy. Well, that's lame. Lame. Come on, Rodrigo. Don't be lame. So can you do it? It's a new designer. But once again, they have the money. They got 429 people, nearly 500. So should have no issues getting themselves a 500 to 1,000 print run. 4 stretch goals unlocked. Plus, component-wise, aside from that one player board, nothing there looked really that difficult. And that one player board's not, like, it's not that hard to make. I couldn't physically make it, but I work for a factory, and it's like, okay, yeah, you just give us the dimensions, and we can make that. But it does look cool. Day 12 upgrade, 48 silkscreen wooden tokens, a newly crowned theme. So 60 and 90, 1 to 4 players, ages 14 plus. That's what I'm talking about. I think that should definitely be on the main image. I think that's more valuable than a whole bunch of blackness. The Queen's new capital is this? Click on it, get a separate language. Cool. How to play. So go into the weeds of the rules work, cool stuff, things. Gameplay looks fun. Just hit me with the price already. Ooh, tabletop simulator gameplay overview, which tells me there's also a tabletop simulator mod probably.
Token, and this one the same. For this, he's gonna get 2.
Okay, so that is, I'm gonna guess that's Rodrigo showing off the game. That's fine. That's what I always say. It doesn't matter if it's just you on your iPad or your phone or on tabletop simulator. It's better than not having anything there. So unlocked upgrades. We're happy to announce that due to the continuous success of the campaign, we'll be able to upgrade some of our components. I thought you said they were daily unlocks. When you say it like that, now it just sounds like, oh yeah, really? Really? Was that what happened? It wasn't that you already knew what the game was going to be and you're just slowly unlocking things? I'm sure it's not that. We will be adding 48, but it's great though. I will say that it's great. But oh wow, look at that! That's a great shot of the box insert. That's a great shot. I think that's way better than just about anything I saw in that video. I would have put that there. I would put that in the video. Inside the box, scoreboard, the game tokens, which are they're now deluxeified. Standard cards, 118 standard size cards. Is that standard size poker cards? Standard size bridge cards? That's why you mention it. It's not a big deal. I'm assuming you mean poker cards, but I would mention it. Square cards, cool. 300 GSM, so solid cards. 5 minutes setup time plus a compact box. I do the inches as well as the centimeters because the majority of people here are going to be from the United States most of the time. Yep, 117. Japan, holy guacamole. Crushing it in Japan. That's why there's Japanese sounds and subtitles. I didn't even know you could hide a failed Kickstarter. I've seen it done a couple times. It's very unusual. It's very uncommon. It always makes me think, like, really? That's... Is it just my end, or does Force voice set feed sound like the audio channel for it's turned way too high? Oh. Yeah, somebody said my audio was messed up yesterday, too. So I'm going to try and just turn it down just a smidge bit. Apologies for that. Oh, wait, maybe it's this one. Oh, my gosh, I'm so bad at this sort of thing. Hopefully that fixed it. But yeah, I'd convert the... Oh, there's the... that's cool. There's a different language. So cool, we got the box. Language free and localization. Language localization. All gameplay text was replaced with icons. The text still in the cards are flavor related and do not influence gameplay. Nice player reference card there. Very nice. I wish you just got down to the business and gave me the price, though. Yeah, blasting out the sound. I just turned him down. But yeah, a gain... Oh, my golly. Yeah, I really need to get better at that. Play it on now on What's with the Setting. The world for the Queen's New Capital was created as a setting for an RPG campaign. Don't care. No one was asking about the setting. One of the most joyful moments we've experienced in many of our playtesting sessions is when players start giving nicknames to their leaders. Got it. Why support us on Kickstarter? Because because there's extra stuff in the box that won't be in the box after the fact. Maybe. The Queen's Steel Capital's base game is fully playable. It's on its yeah. So where's just the pledge levels? Stretch goals. We did it. Card stock upgrade. Awesome. 2 new leader cards. 10 new advanced cards. Custom first player dice. Tray insert upgrade with neat card organizer. Oh, never mind. I thought you said they were unlocks. Let me see. Day 12 upgrade. So there's unlocks and there's stretch goals. Interesting. Cool. Player board, a 4th advanced module will be added for free. Should you back it? Preview. I'm just looking for a full gameplay.
Miko Mini might be small, but it's packed full of fun.
I can't click on anything! What? They've taken away the ability to click off the ads? Not cool, YouTube. And I know I'm biting the hand that feeds there, but that sucks. Are any of these actual gameplay?
Miko Mini might be small, but it's packed full of fun.
They got me. I can't even see what I'm listening to. I just heard children screaming, "Go Miko, Miko!" Don't do it again. Okay. Okay. None of these are gameplay videos, so none of these, I don't care. I don't care about any of these if they're not gameplay videos. Where's the gameplay video? Prototype video, photos, cool. So that's really odd to me, and that's always a really big red flag to me when we have nothing but previews. Yeah, because that's also not a gameplay video. So that's a half-point grade bump down to me. No video of just the gameplay, and we haven't got just a rule booklet either, which is always concerning, especially for a first-time designer. 100%, I'm more concerned from a first-time designer if there's no rule booklet. The solo mode is currently under development with the support of an external designer. Love to know who that is. Shipping cost $20. I still don't know the price of the regular thing. Man, this just reeks of jalop. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Just not necessarily Jalop even did their main page, but I swear to you, they must have like a list of things like, this is how you should organize your page, and you should just ignore them every damn time. Why would you think we don't need a pledge area? Mind-boggling. So, what's the price? It is 7,500 yen, about Hong Kong 396. Damn it, that's not helpful to anybody. Well, I guess it is. Okay, let's log out real quick. And see if we can get the god dang nabbit. Log out. No, it took me. Okay. I'm just all sorts of a hot mess today. Can't get my prices right. My audio's all mixed up. Still know nothing about the gameplay. Yeah. Like, previews, they're not it. This is not in lieu. Gameplay is king. All these previews put together, and I know this is Alex. I about to say Quackalope. No, I know that's Alex. For Board Game Co. Or I should say it's Alex, but it's Board Game Co., which is run by Alex. So it's like, you're like, oh, we got this big video. Doesn't matter. You still need a gameplay. Wow. And it's so weird. Like, it's not. Yeah, that's a glaring red flag to me. Also, no quotes. Didn't have any quotes to pull from these videos. Also, another thing that super concerns me. And that's it. That's all. We got AI generated art, which I know is going to piss off some people. I don't care. It doesn't bug me. $51, reasonable price. Honestly. So $71 with shipping. For what it looks like Deluxeified-esque. But I don't. No rule booklet, no gameplay video. And I'm so curious as to why Rodrigo is so popular in Japan. Is he from Japan? Like, oh, he must. Okay, so he's from Japan. Cool. So that's why. That makes more sense, I guess. Cool. Halfway, campaign checkpoint, new stretch goals, 0 comments, 2 comments, 1 comment. So not much engagement. Let's see what the most engaging one was. I'm not going to a campaign page just to then go to somewhere else for learning about what you actually do in the game and how you do it. Yeah, agreed. Congratulations, cool. So this is comments. Can you find the expected timeline? When will the game arrive at backers? There's a section on our campaign page called Our Development Production Timeline towards the end of it. If you're having trouble finding it, here's a link to our timeline image. You know what would else be great there, Rodrigo? If you just... What's the word? Told Hubert. Duh. I question why I couldn't find it myself. We'll be able to use all 3 advanced modules together. Yes. We do not recommend that. Cool. So that's the kind of thing that should totally be on the story, and it should totally be in the FAQ. Like, as soon as someone asks a question like that, and you're like, oh yeah, that's a no-brainer. I really should have included that in the main image, or in the story. You pop it in the FAQ. But once again, if you don't have anyone there to help you on the customer service, I can see how that could be difficult, because Jalop is not going to help you. No idea why this campaign is not getting more attention. Fair price, nice idea, expansion exclusives. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much for the support. Jalop. I'm just going to blame Jalop. I just like to blame everything on Jalop. One of these days, I'd love to, like, interview the people from Jalop. So, final grade on this one. Do I want it? It looks fine. It looks fine. Looks like a fine game. What's the size of this box? Because that's the one thing that kind of confuses me a little bit, is how large everything is. Because they specifically... So 17.5... Okay. So it comes in a compact box. So 24.5 by 17.5 by 9 centimeters. Now, normally I would say, make sure you convert the currency. And I would still say that here. So 25.4, that's roughly... I'm doing some math here. That's roughly 10 inches. So this is a 10-inch by 7-inch box for $70. Okay. They're not answering directly, but linking to the answer is so Japanese. Yes. I will have to take your word for that. Final grade for this one. This one just feels off to me. This is a weird campaign. It just doesn't feel normal. Do I want it? Sure. Can you do it? I have serious concerns. No rule booklet, no gameplay video, no quotes. Like, that makes me worry about how good the game actually is. You telling me that you're with exceeding attention put in the world building. Really? Is it? It's AI generated art and symbology on the cards. I doubt I'm going to be deeply immersed into the world that I'm creating here. Oh, look, I got the rabbit with the sword and the thing. Like, I'm just not buying it. This is not me typically rating games. I don't rate games here. I'm rating the Kickstarter page. But that being said, if I had to speculate, I'm going to guess that this game is probably... Yeah, I'm a little concerned about the game itself. New designer, no rule booklet. No quotes, no gameplay video, odd stuff all around it, jalop attached to the project. So, do I want it? Maybe. Can you do it? Maybe. How much is it? Fine-ish. I guess it was like a C. Like, I can't really pinpoint anything that I'm like, that seems fantastic, but I can't really pinpoint anything that seems like terrible. It's middle of the road. You know, I normally say if jalop, typically, and this is not, typically, I would just say whenever I have a jalop project, it just means its organization and its story is probably going to suck, and if it didn't, you could bump it up a whole point grade. Because jalop just doesn't get board games, and they're not going to say like, hey, maybe you should have a gameplay video. Hey, you know, you got all those videos from those companies, you know, maybe you should put some quotes in there. Like, hey, maybe you should have a rule booklet. A, because it lets people see how to play your game, and B, because it also lets people tear apart your rule booklet and make it better. But I imagine you don't want to do that, because then you have to kind of really look in the mirror and say, you know, we don't have a solo mode at all. Oh, here it is. Oh, it is. Never mind. Take backsies. C+. We're already up to a C+. Cool. Never mind. Great. It's a game. Yeah, I'm so middle of the road on this one. Like, it's just... It's here. Ooh, that's nice. Not a bad behind the rules. Okay. Tiny little spot for soul. Yeah, I'm going to go with a C plus on this one. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for this one on the Queen's New Capital. At the end of the day, it didn't do anything where I was like, wow, I got to give this $70, but it didn't do anything that was terrible. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for this one. As always, thanks for your time, YouTube, and go have a great weekend. Unless you're watching this when it's not a weekend, and then have a great still.